Hi guys, welcome back. It's
It's damn
I was
near.
gonna say it's Curly.
Oh, hi guys, it's
Hold on.
Curly.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's
Curly.
and Perla.
Welcome back to another episode of Damn Near. Okay, so as always, conspiracy theory, bro. The first thing. Okay, so like I've said before, I have my folder and my TikTok account of like conspiracy theories, right? I'm a little congested, so if it sounds weird, it's because I'm getting over a cold. Okay, so have you heard about the conspiracy theory about like Sims, the game Sims? Like they tell you, I'll read it to you right now, but basically they tell you not to create people based off like real life. Like for example, let's say I created an account, right? And I'm like, oh, let me dress her up just like Perla. Like this is Perla in Sims, in my Sims game. Have you heard about that theory? Like to not do that.
I didn't know people were doing that, but it makes. I used to do that with my me characters.
With your me characters?
Yeah, you know, on the Wii.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have it like that. I didn't have a Wii.
You can't build houses though, but like if somebody new came in my life, I would build them a me, and you knew they were an important character because they would have a me.
Yeah. I mean, I had family members who had like the Wii system, and then they'd make you like when you came over or whatever. But yeah, like the theory is like don't do that because like a lot of bad luck or bad juju happens. A lot of people assume or they have the theory of like it's kind of like voodoo dolls.
I was just gonna say that. So, is it bad things happening to the person that the sim is made out of, or bad things happening to the creator of the sim?
No, to the person that they made from real life.
Oh.
Like a lot of people like I don't know. I've never really had Sims. I always wanted the game as a kid, but
Damn, now you're gonna make me scared of the bitches that have Sims.
Dude, low key, I think it's pretty interesting. I went through this like whole rabbit hole on like TikTok. So, dude, even the music. I mean,
For the story.
yeah, for the story. Chaps, play this like very low when I'm telling it, okay? Okay. So, the title of the video is Tell Me What Your Sims Did That Made You Delete the Entire Save. Not like starting a fight or cheating, I mean something truly dark. So, on the comments, several people were, commenting their stories. A girl said, My Sims has a fear of unfulfilled dreams. He got it because he thinks someone is controlling his life. And every time I zoom in, I always caught a glimpse of him staring at me. I got scared.
What the fuck?
This one. It says, one time while I was playing The Sims, I made my whole family because I was like, why the fuck not? And my dad started cheating on my mom in the game, and then my dad dies from a heart attack in the game. 1 month later, I found out he's cheating on my mom, and he later died from a heart attack. He have never played since. Bro predicted the damn future.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting to hear it. I mean, yeah, it sucks. But, dude, I wanted to play Sims so bad as a kid. Because it was like the hype, you know? It was new. Everyone was playing it.
It's like a bougie version of Minecraft.
Yes.
So I'm like, I get the hype.
Yeah. And it's just crazy. And then there's another one. Not mine, but my friend's. She had a family of Sims, and all of a sudden they all turned to look at the camera, aka her. And the father said, Do you enjoy playing with us? And then put in quotation marks my friend's name. She deleted the whole game and hasn't played ever since.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, there's another one. I was deep in my Delulu era and made a Sim family with my crush. He died in real life in a motorcycle accident the same day the Sim version died. I haven't opened the game since. Trivia.
That is crazy. Sorry,
and the fact that like it's not just one person, like coincidentally is several people.
Yeah.
Not obviously the same situation, but that irony of like it happened to the real life character or vice versa. Like
it kind of makes you think too, like how they say like we're in a simulation.
Yes, it's kind of creepy though.
Factors. That is really creepy.
You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what. I don't know why it's like reminding me of like Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like its own little world. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to compare it to, but.
Yeah, there's another one, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna read a couple more before we get into today's episode, which is, I got some good topics for.
You have more? Okay, yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so another person commented, she turned into a serial killer and roamed my game killing other Sims even after I deleted her. She kept coming back, so I just deleted the whole file.
What the hell?
I have no idea. That's creepy. And then several people were like, what Sims are y'all playing?
No, well, okay, I don't even know how it works, so somebody's gonna have to correct me, but it's weird to me how, like, advanced Sims is, because, like, now that we know what AI is, it feels like Sims has always had that, because how do these, like, characters go and render and create their own lives? Like, people will be like, I left off for a while, and I came back, and my Sims character was pregnant.
Dude, yes,
they do their own thing,
point.
and so, like, I know that, like, that's part of the game, but I've always thought, like, it was so advanced, because I was like, that's, like, very, like, AI-ish to have, for them to have their own not conscience, but what the fuck is it called?
I get what you're saying, though, but that's a really good point, because how are they, you're not playing it, but then again, they're still roaming around doing their own things, like you said, and she showed up pregnant.
Yeah, alright,
like,
I just saw a video on TikTok.
That's crazy.
Of some guy looking at these two trees that are, like, further away. He's recording it. He's like, I swear to God, that tree's getting closer. I measured it yesterday, and it was this far away.
Wait, did you share it? Or did I see it too?
No, you must have seen it, because I thought it was funny, but I was like, I also don't play Sims a lot, so, like, I don't know how funny this really is, but they were like, and now it's closer, and people in the comments were like, my Sims character after I've played a few rounds, and I'm adding some landscaping.
Okay, so speaking about that, another conspiracy theory about, like, trees getting up and moving.
Yeah, I've heard
like certain trees. Have you seen those videos?
Yeah, I learned about that from Rango.
Oh, the movie Rango, the lizard?
The cactus get up and walk. It's like a myth that the Joshua trees, the cactus, get up and walk.
What the heck? No.
That's in Rango. And then at the end, he's
the movie Rango with the lizard, right? Yeah. No, I didn't really like that movie.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't like it when I first watched it because I didn't like the animation. Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Huh. So, but do you believe in that though?
The trees moving?
I guess, yeah.
I don't. Maybe not like. Maybe not domesticated trees. So like trees in a neighborhood, but like trees in like the Appalachians, I could see that.
Like in the woods where nobody's watching them, I guess.
But not like you know the trees at like the city plants.
Yes.
Those are employees. Those are domesticated trees. You know, like they're employees because they're there to make it look pretty. Yeah. So I don't think
people watch.
I don't think it's just any tree. I think
is that why the saying goes where it's like the walls have ears or whatever?
Yeah. They're living too, so I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you te pones a pensar, like really, really thinking, like the fact that plants are like alive. You know, I don't know. I think it's trippy. Like when you actually really like think about it, you know, like they don't move. Well, actually, my plant over there moves. I also like indicate that plant, like it'll go like when it's nighttime or when it gets really cold, she'll like curl herself like her leaves. But then when it's like daylight, she'll like expand.
Yeah, they're supposed to do that.
No.
Girl, did you ever take like biology or anything with the plant?
Yeah, but that one didn't. No, like with my other plants.
Yeah, well, not all the plants, but there are specific plants that are supposed to do certain things. Yeah. Also, if you speak to your plants.
Yes.
I have a Thomas. His name is Thomas. It's bought those at the office. I talk to him every day. He's growing like crazy.
What do you tell him?
I just talk to him. That's it. Or I talk about him, but like good things. I'm like, look at Thomas. He's looking handsome today. And Thomas has a lot of leaves right now.
I do that with my plants. Okay, not in a weird way, but I'll be like, oh, look, like you have a baby leaf or whatever, you know? And yeah, like luckily my plants are thriving.
Yep. I forgot where I learned about that too, but that like the way you speak to them is how they will grow. And I guess that is like true to everything. It's what you speak out into the world.
Yes. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what were the other Sims ones you were going to read? You were going to read a few more.
No, so it doesn't involve Sims, but
if it's another conspiracy theory, you got to save it.
No. So we're talking about
this is the topic of the day.
Yes. So it's going to be 2 questions. It could get pretty deep, or it could just be straight up answer, yeah, right? Okay, so these are my 2 hypothetical questions.
Oh, fuck, they're hypotheticals.
And I got them watching them off a lady off TikTok. I'll see if I could find her again. But I thought it was pretty interesting because you could see how people's minds get creative. So, first hypothetical question. Okay, you get $1 million, but the price of that money is that there is a snail hunting you for the rest of your life, right?
Ugh, I've thought about this one before.
It
Only a
only-
million, though? It's only $1 million?
Yes.
Damn, I don't know if that's worth it.
It only needs to make the smallest amount of contact with you and you'll drop dead.
Just like
This-
touching you.
Yes, like barely.
We can breathe the same air.
Yeah,
But it can't.
But yeah, here's the little details. Like literally, barely the slightest freaking touch, eat.
Okay.
Dead. R.I.P. The snail is immortal, indestructible, and always knows where you are. It always finds a way to get to you over land, air, or sea.
But it moves at the pace of a snail.
And that's what I was gonna say. But it moves in the speed of a snail.
Okay.
So, that's my first hypothetical question. Would you do that or would you not? Or what are your thoughts? And then I'll tell you mine.
Can we raise the price a little bit?
What would be your price?
I don't think $1 million is that much. For that, I don't think it.
Because it is the rest
For
of your
my
life.
life,
That's true.
$1 million is not enough. Let's do at least 3. At
3
least.
million?
Realistically, I'd want like 5 for this, but I'll do it for 3.
But see, this is what makes it trippy though. Like that's why you gotta like really debate it.
Well, that's why.
Because if you raise the price, you're just gonna tell me, okay, yeah.
Well, I need more money because here's my thought. I need more money because I would need to employ 24-hour security. And I need to be able to afford that. And it's not just going to be one person, it's going to have to be multiple people. And then wherever I move to, I would need to have like enough surveillance or like some sort of detection that something has crossed. Because here's the thing. Let's say I move to Japan. And you think it can take the snail years and years and years to get to Japan. But what happens if the snail happens to get on a plane? You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
It
That's
gets
the
there
thing.
quicker, and so like, I'd have to. I guess I'd have to not own a lot, or I'd have to have enough employees to pack up my stuff in case I gotta dip out. They can pack my stuff up to the next country that I'm moving to.
See, for me, it's trippy because, dude, I was thinking about it. Even, like, when I saw the video, and I'm like, dude, that's a really, like, it seems such a silly question, like, oh, yeah, in a heartbeat. But if you really think about it, here's my thought process. Okay, I don't want to live in paranoia of, like, dude, like, where is it? Is it right here? Is it behind me?
So
is it under this?
You wouldn't do it?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think I'm in the same boat as you, where it would have to be more money because same, like, to be honest, I didn't really think about a security guard, but more of like, dude, my paranoia.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't think of like
Because
I wouldn't want. Realistically, if that offer was made, I don't think I would say yes because of that.
yeah,
Like I'd rather just live in peace, be able to do
Exactly,
whatever I want,
yeah,
and not
yeah.
have to be moved. Like I do love being home, so I would love to be able to just stay wherever. But just for the plot, I'm like, Brad, take my fucking money. It would need to be more because I'm having to hire security, detection for
okay,
the
but let's say
house.
that whoever said no, you either it's that money or nothing.
I think if it was just $1 million, I think I'd say no.
Oh, that's tough.
So the snail can't die or anything?
No, it's immortal, indestructible.
Can I put a cup over that hoe?
Hey, they didn't say that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And they didn't
I
say
mean-
anything. ¿Y sabes qué también?
'Cause
I would line my house with salt.
But it's indestructible though.
Oh, you're right. You just said that. It is indestructible.
You know.
It wouldn't hurt it at all. I just maybe every time
Maybe it'd slow down.
maybe
but...
like every time it comes near me, I tell the security, I'm like, hey, let's experiment something new. Like every time we're gonna workshop something new. All right, try the cup method. Put a few weights on that hoe, leave it there, see what happens.
Yeah, I
And
mean
then-
that's smart, But, dude, to me, my biggest thing is just the paranoia. Because think about it. Okay, let's say you're having dinner, right? Am I eating the damn thing? Where is it? Like, is it behind me? Is it under me? Is it on my clothes? Is it in my hair? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that would drive me nuts. Just getting a migraine just with the thought of it.
Bruh, thank God you don't have a severe allergy. Because the way you're explaining that right now is just making me think, like, the snail, for some people, is a fucking peanut. A peanut can take you out.
No, right, exactly.
So, like, the way you're like, is it in the hair, is it in the food? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way you're talking about it right now, I'm just like, bro, that is some people's reality.
No,
some people have severe peanut allergies, and that is how they live.
Dude, well, yeah, there's people who can't even, like, smell peanuts.
Yeah.
So the fact that, like, yeah, literally, that's their snail, the peanut.
Yep. And that's crazy. That something so little could take you out.
But would I or would I not?
If I did, I'd need my whole family to lock in.
See, and that's hard because, okay, let's say about your theory, about you hiring someone. Okay, but what if they're tired to the point where they fall asleep?
That's why we need multiple people. You know what? That's what I'm saying.
They're humans.
Yeah, that's why I would need at least $5 million because I'm paying pretty good. You know, just for you to stand around and just keep an eye on me.
True, but what if? Because we're human beings. Like, shit happens.
Yeah.
You know, mistakes happen. Se nos pasa. What if, like, se les pasa, dude?
Does my family get to keep the money if I die? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
That'd be another question. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Like if the snail touches me, do I get to keep?
Let me add a little something. Okay. Yes. Let's say, yeah, you pass away and they could keep the money, but same thing happens to them.
Fuck no.
But it's not only one person, whoever keeps the money, it's like your whole family.
Yeah, I'm not cursing them with that. I don't like that one. If the snail touches me and I go and that bitch dies too because its mission is over, it's fulfilled.
But it's immortal.
And my family gets
and
to
indestructible.
Keep... Oh, that's true. But see, that's the thing is if my family gets to keep the money, no circumstances, like nothing surrounding it, then that's fine. Because regardless, I'm gonna die. You know, at least other people got to live something great out of the sacrifice that I made. But if that's gonna happen to them, then that's just gonna be like a generational curse thing.
I was gonna say that.
And so I really gotta think about that.
It's tough. Because, I mean, obviously, duh, like, whoever sees a load of cash, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But then, let's say I accepted it today, right? But then I'm going to be like, wait. Like, I guess, I didn't think at the moment, like, all literally what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Like, the paranoia, or, like, I have to think about methods. Like, you don't really get to enjoy your life. Or enjoy the money because...
And then you get to travel and do a bunch of cool shit. But you'd get to travel and do a bunch of cool shit, but then you'd be scared.
Exactly.
Like, imagine you're, like, exploring somewhere cool.
And you see the freaking
snail. And then, like,
snail.
a fucking snake bites you or something, and you're, like, paralyzed. And then you see the snail slowly come, and you can't do shit.
Yeah, that's true. But isn't that one trippy? Because it makes you really think, and then it makes you think outside the box, like, okay.
No, I have thought about that
one. What are all the possibilities?
I have thought about that one before, but, the response was always, like, make sure you move somewhere far enough so it's going to take the snail years to get to you. But, and then because I think it's just because I recently just boarded a plane. It's like, bro, what if the snail got into someone's luggage or something, and then they were able to do it too, to travel like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But.
That is terrifying. I don't know.
But, like, here's my other thing too. Can somebody else pick up the snail and touch it? Because can I have...
touch it or get it and make it touch you?
No. Oh, I didn't even think about that one either. That's a good one.
That's why you gotta be careful too, because if people know that you have a load of cash, they're gonna be like, that thing is gonna take her out. Say love.
The security would betray me and pick up the snail and kill me and steal the cash that they can while they have my house.
Exactly.
Damn. The security would let me down. I didn't even think about that.
And you were paying them good.
That do be happening. Did you ever hear about that? This is a real case. I don't know the names. I forget about it. But, okay, let me ask you the question. If you were to win the lottery, what would be the first thing you do? The very, very first thing you do?
Dude, okay, here's one thing, guys.
Nah, don't think about it too deep.
No, hold on. See, here's the thing. If you know me, dude, you could ask me the most simplest question, and I overthink it to the max where I'm like, I don't know.
Alright, keep
But it's
it.
like, what do you mean? Like, it's a simple question.
Just,
Either yes, no,
yeah,
or
what
boom.
would you do? What would be the first thing you do?
If I won the lottery?
Yes. Because it's the first thing you do, but there is like the first thing you're technically supposed to do. Don't overthink that, because that's the thing. Just give me an answer. Like what would you do?
Pay off our debt.
Okay.
Or wait, can I give you one answer, or just can I give you
me
multiple?
like 3 of what you would do.
Pay off our debt.
Uh-huh.
One, have the money secure, like in a will or whatever, in case something happens to me.
Okay.
3, have you seen that meme where they're like, if I win the lottery, there's gonna be signs?
Just bedrolls everywhere.
Me? There's not gonna be no signs. Like, I'm gonna keep this shit low key.
No, yeah, I haven't. Okay, so those are your responses. You wouldn't change your life any differently. Only thing is you would pay off your debt. The second answer that you gave.
Oh, wait.
The second answer that you gave is technically right, because they say you're supposed to hire an attorney right away.
Right.
To insure your money, to insure you, and to make sure that, like, to kind of teach you the way of, like, because, I mean, I guess now you're, like, a millionaire. I can't even think of the words right now. I'm, like, completely blanking. But you're supposed to hire a lawyer to do all of this stuff with you, a financial advisor, basically.
Yeah.
And they're going to, like, handle everything for you, tell you where you should be putting your money, what is the most secure, because some banks don't allow you to put a certain amount. Yeah, there's, like, a cap on banks.
Cabrón, what's the cap?
I don't know. I'm not that rich. That's not a problem I gotta worry about.
Different tax brackets, guys.
For real. So, that is what you're supposed to do, is technically hire somebody. The reason I'm bringing this up is with the security betraying me, is this happened in real life. Is some woman won the lottery. She hired somebody, an attorney and stuff, and he ended up, like, killing her and taking the money.
The attorney?
Yeah, he ended up getting caught. But because some people do act crazy when there's a lump sum of money.
For sure. No, that's true. Like, there is, money changes people.
Yeah, but that's what worried me, because I was like, that is, like, the first thing I guess you're supposed to do when you win the lottery. Before even telling people and stuff, is like, hey, get yourself an attorney, because now, like, let's say you go and tell your family, and your mom happens to tell one of your tias. Well, one of your tias is like, I'm gonna sue this bitch for this, and that. You know, you gotta be ready for when people fucking turn on you. But yeah, that whole attorney thing tripped me out, because I was like, damn, bro, even when you're paying people, especially when you're paying people, they can do you dirty.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So.
Ooh, wait, I thought about another one. Fuck. Squirrel. Pay off my debt, but I would buy another car. That's it. I don't think I would, like, change my style of living or change who I am.
So I wouldn't live life differently. Fucking bedazzled Rolls Royce.
How'd you get it? I don't know. I don't know what I would say.
I slept around a little bit.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I think if I won the lottery, in order to, like, live my life a little bit more larger, I don't think I would, but, like, if I wanted to, I would start a mean-ass OnlyFans rumor about myself. I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm getting flown out to Dubai every other week. You know what's happening there. That's how I'm making my money. And I wouldn't care.
And then actually start one.
Get too greedy.
Fucking keep the money coming.
Run through all the money, get too greedy, have to actually start an OnlyFans.
Yeah. I think... Wait, kind of tied down now, speaking about OnlyFans?
What?
Because you remember how, like, back then when it first started, or, I mean, I don't know when it started.
I think the locals just stopped doing it because everybody popped out kids. And that's really it. I don't think it's died down. I just think we don't...
And in this economy, it is hard.
Yeah.
Like, for people to pay, I mean, I don't know how much they have to pay, but it's hard.
I don't be knowing.
Wait, hold up. Why didn't you answer the question? What would you do?
What would I do?
If you won the lottery.
I've told my family this too. I'd be like, hey, if I ever came up to you guys and I asked you to sign a contract, no questions asked, no nothing, you can't ask me shit. And I was like, you're signing that contract. I would make them sign. I'd get a lawyer, have that motherfucker cross-checked, I'd probably hire 3 motherfuckers
I was gonna say,
to check
they
each
check each
other.
other.
I'd be like, you will all fucking, and then I'd hire a hitman. And I'd be, if something happens to me, you all are gone. Just so you know, FYI.
Yeah.
You know? And technically they'd be like, you can't blackmail. I'd be like, yeah, but I don't know if you're gonna do me dirty. And then I'd bring up that story. And then I'd be like, look, if we trust each other, we trust each other. There's no need for the hitman.
Yeah.
But just in case.
He's out looking for you.
Yeah, so that would be my
Okay.
thing. And then if it came to telling my family, I wouldn't let them know until there was a contract signed and shit.
But the contract is for what?
So they can't tell anybody.
Okay.
So they can't
And
tell.
if they tell anybody, they're getting sued?
It would be like an NDA thing, yeah, where they can get sued.
And then you take their money?
I would take their money
And make
too.
more money?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's passive income right there.
Yeah, okay.
But that
Your
and
third
then, I think I'd completely gut and finish my mom's house. I've thought about that a lot. If I came into a large sum of money, that would be my first thing to do. Is gut out everything that needs to be completely replaced and finish my mom's house. And then
That's a good
I don't think it's because I would live there. It's just because I want her house standing and like being good. But eventually, I would slowly like start that rumor that like I made an OnlyFans.
The OnlyFans?
I just actually came up with that one right now. So I was like, that actually wouldn't be bad.
What if I make that rumor right now through the podcast?
So if you ever hear stories about me making an
It's
OnlyFans,
true.
just know I happen to win the lottery. But
She would make me sign the NDA, guys.
yeah. And then I don't think I would change too much about how I live my life. I don't know, maybe I'd quit, but not for like a few years.
See, here's
You know,
the thing.
I think that's the biggest sign when somebody's like quitting and doing all this crazy shit, and you're like, okay, somebody in their family just died and they just ran into some money, or this fucker just fucking won the lottery.
See, here's the thing. I think we've talked about it with Chavs and Etiquette. I can't remember when. At the casino or something like that, right?
Mhm.
About like hitting have you seen the grand jackpots or whatever on a slot machine?
Yeah.
If you won like 8 point whatever million, they were like, would you quit your job? Me? I'm like, no, I don't think so. Like, the point is to keep grinding it. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, that's a lot of money. True, yeah, like, it's a lot of money. But then again, like, the point is to keep accumulating it. And I don't know. I just wouldn't. Because I would feel like I would get bored.
What do you mean?
Not working. Like, I know that sounds weird. That
You
makes it sound
gotta
weird.
think about too the other shit is 8.4 mil is a lot, but the taxes you're gonna have to pay on that shit is crazy. Because at the casino, they take taxes even if you win over 10K.
No, yeah.
So.
Well, because now the new limit is $2,000 and.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They've lowered that bitch with inflation going up.
No,
You'd think
they
raised
hired it. Because before it was $1,200.
For a win.
And now you have to win $2,000 for it to get, technically for you to get a tax form.
Dude,
They
I thought
raised
it was 10. I had heard it was 10,000.
No.
What the fuck?
Right? Am I right? Chaps, correct me if I'm wrong, bro.
I thought it was
But-
10,000 because I remember when I remember when we were helping when I used to work at the college, I used to help people do their FAFSA.
Yeah.
And would be like, do you have any income like this and that? And they'd be like, what kind of example? And I remember one time we used the example of like, have you won 10 grand at the casino that was unclaimed? No. Okay, then don't worry about it.
Okay.
But that's the example we use. So I always thought the cap was 10
No.
grand.
Mm-mm. It's less.
And is that on one win or multiple wins gathered together?
On one win. Let's say, like, if you're lucky that night and if you get multiple, like, hand pay is what they call it. And if it's above, I can't remember a certain amount. I can't remember if it's more than 12. You get the tax form. And they need your social and everything.
Oh, shit. So it's just one night. It's not like...
Well, depending how many hand pays you get, technically.
Well, that's what I'm asking. So, like, if you're going to the casino straight for, like, a week, and you manage to accumulate $3,000 in a week of going multiple times, but every time you went, it was, like, less than that cap, do you still have to pay that?
No.
That's what my
No, it's like they won't count on, like, let's say I'm playing, and it says I won, like, a jackpot of $1,500. Yeah, they're going to come over here, give me my cash, they'll give it to you by hand, like, all cash, but you have to do the whole tax form. Either you get a tax or you don't get a tax, you're still gonna you have to report it.
Yeah.
You know?
What were we talking about this before?
Oh, they were
fucking-
saying-
yeah, the 8 point meal. You gotta
Sorry, guys, we got a squirrel.
you gotta think about those taxes, and then low key, like I would end up quitting, but I don't think
I don't think I would.
I would.
I mean,
I would.
but then again, you want to enjoy your money.
I want to quit now just to like do my stuff on the side.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I enjoy my job, so I think I'd stick it out for a few more years. Like I really like it. It's just I think everybody just hates the idea of working, you know, especially doing like a 9 to 5. So I would eventually quit, not right away, but yeah, like the whole idea, I this is where I do disagree with you. The whole idea of like keep hustling.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot. You know, this was a couple years ago. I had Googled what the average money is that somebody will make in their life. Do you know what the number is? Just take a guess.
Like,
it might be higher
in this economy, or
it
like
might be higher now because people get paid a lot more. I think I Googled this like a few years ago. People get paid a lot more now, so when minimum wage isn't as low. But like, just take a gander to like how much money somebody can make in a lifespan, or the average person makes in a lifespan.
$1 million?
1.4. That's fucking sad.
Yeah.
The average person, and that's average. So that's doing better than lower class. And then there's people that own like hundreds and thousands of that, to the point where it's billions.
That's crazy.
Isn't that fucking insane?
That is trippy.
Because that's what I'm telling you. Is I'm like, with the whole snail thing, you're asking me for $1 million.
That's my whole life.
Yeah, that's a lifespan.
I'm not winning anything,
That's a lifespan
technically.
for the average person. But then you're telling me there's motherfuckers out here that have billions, which is like nothing in comparison. $1 million is nothing in comparison to $1 billion. And they don't got to worry about a damn fucking snail following them and killing them. No, I'm going to need more money.
That is true. No, that's a good point. Never mind, I'm not doing the snail.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. Yeah. No, but that's a good point. But
Yeah. And then if it is for my life, I try to negotiate hella shit. You know? And
That
be
is
like,
true.
do I still gotta pay taxes?
you're like,
Are you guys gonna tax the money from the snail that I'm getting?
Dude, low-key,
Am I getting it all in one? Am I getting it annually?
In this government nowadays, dude, yeah, they're gonna be like, yeah, it's taxed.
Yeah, imagine you agree to that shit and it ends up being like $300K. Oh fuck no.
Yeah, just to be paranoid for the rest
You
of my
can't
life.
even buy a house with that shit, let alone fucking hire some employees.
Damn, low-key?
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
Better off just working.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you really got to think about the mill and what's gonna happen.
Dude, that is true. Okay, so now number 2. Okay, kind of somewhat similar. So a button gives you $10,000 every time you press it, but it takes 24 hours at the end of your life. How many times are you going to press the button? Is 24 hours of your life worth $10,000?
Okay, I got a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
Can other people use the button and it does the same thing for them?
No, because this question's just for you.
But like, this isn't just like a magical button.
No, it's your
like I
magical
can like
button.
loan to other people.
No.
Fuck. You see what I was thinking there was, I charge people like $60 to push the button, and that's on them. And they get $10K if they need like a quick I'd go around like, hey, who wants to give up 24 hours for $10K? Because anybody would do that shit. People do fucking drugs. You're willing to do that shit? You're telling me you're not willing to push the button for 24 hours? It's the same fucking gamble.
That's true.
So that
But
would
no,
okay,
the button is
it's just for
yours.
me.
Yes.
I think I would only use it in extreme dire situations. So if I could have this button like my whole life, I just hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not miserable in life. I'm pretty happy with the way things are. I think I would only push it if like shit hit the
Extreme
fan.
measures.
Yeah, if like somebody in my family needed like emergency surgery, and I'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Because fucking in America,
But
10K is not.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the catch. So, you know how, like, they tell you...
Is the catch that 24 hours? Oh, that you never know when you're going to die?
Mhm.
Imagínate.
For example, let's say you're destined to die in 10 days, and you press a button twice already, so now it's 8 days, but you don't know that. Like, you don't know when it's your time to...
Yeah.
you know?
Can my family keep that though? See, I'm thinking about my family. Can my family keep that money though? Because imagine
No, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like,
let's say like extreme situation. Like somebody's needing like a heart transplant.
mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be like, those shits are hella expensive. It's like $100,000. That's like 10 clicks. So that's 10 days right there, right? And imagine I do 10 days. And these fuckers only get to cash out on 7 because I was actually supposed to die in 7 days. You know what I mean? Then it'd be like, she was gonna die in a week. It could have just been her dying in a week, or both of them dying in a week because he still needed that heart surgery that we couldn't afford.
But the possibility of the heart transplant not working too. You know, it's tough. Like, that's life.
Until you try.
But
that's still, yeah.
To me, it's trippy because yes, you never know when's like your last day. But I think it kind of reminds me. This scenario kind of reminds me of the movie Click. Do you remember that with Adam Sandler? Where like he was only doing it for like necessary things, and then you got so used to it, and he started doing it so often and whatnot. Yeah. What if it's kind of like that? What if you get so you're like, oh wait, I need to pay off my credit card. Let me press it one more time. Or let me press it this one time. And you're like, oh, but I really want to buy that car. Let me do 5 more times. Like you get more used to it, and then the thought of money, you know, it's hard.
Well, that's that. See, that's what sucks too, though, is
because then think about
it's crazy how you're asking me like these questions really are like we're trading life for monetary things because it is money, but at the end of the day, it's all the things that we could acquire with the money, and that's fucking sad because I mean it's no different than what the fuck I'm doing now. I'm still having to go to fucking work every day to pay for everything, to pay for the things that I want to do, to pay to enjoy life. It's no fucking different.
That's true.
If 24 hours fly by, guess what? Life's already short enough as it is. So I'm like, if that button can like help me out, then
fuck it.
Yeah.
You know? But here's the thing. Like, what if, just like how you were talking about the snail, what if there's, I literally had it on the tip of my tongue.
If somebody else can push it for me?
No, about, like, I lost it. Sorry, guys.
Damn, you were going somewhere.
I lost it. But it was literally, I was like, ooh, it was like, it has to, like, go with
I'm about to stump this hoe. What was it?
I don't remember. It was something about, like, how you had people taking care of,
people surveilling me?
Yes.
Oh, like with the button and shit?
Yeah.
No, I did kind of think about that. Like, I would probably keep it in there.
No. What if, okay, so, like, people know that you have a button and you get money off of it, right?
People know?
So then
hell
what
no.
if they're
it's
like,
everybody's business, fuck no.
See, yeah, and that's the thing. They'll be like, oh, like, faking it. Like, oh, Perla, I need money. Like, I'm struggling and blah, 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 blah.
That's too bad, bro.
Like, that's, you know, like,
no,
that could becomes another issue, too.
Nah. And let me tell you what, I would enjoy being a bitch to those people.
I meant that with all the disrespect.
No, because if everybody's in on my business and I'm out here losing hours of my life because of it, I would enjoy being a bitch to those people.
Yeah, because you see their intention of just wanting the money, but not seeing that it's affecting you and taking 24 hours of your life.
Well, especially because I'm like, my circle already is not that big.
Yeah.
And then we have all these like randos coming up and asking me for stuff. Mm-hmm. No, if people knew about it, I don't think I would do it. Just because then you just get so bitter of telling people no all the time. Believe me, I would enjoy fucking being like, sorry,
no,
you were mean to me this one time. You didn't do this one time.
No, yeah,
it's a little kid about
it's trippy.
But yeah, no, if everybody knew about it, I don't think I would. Yeah.
Me,
and I would have to hire. See, that's the thing too. Is I'm like, I'd have to be making good enough money because I'd have to pay for a therapist.
Fuck. I didn't think about that one.
So that I could talk to the therapist and be like, hey.
But what if the therapist trips you out?
Well, the therapist wouldn't know. The therapist wouldn't know because I would give myself a condition and be like, I'm just freaking out about this and like if it's worth doing this because I have the opportunity to call up my sugar daddy, the button, and ask for 10K, but he's asking me for this of myself, but I don't know if I'm willing to give that of myself because it like lowers my self-esteem, my life. So I wouldn't tell the therapist, but like, you know, I would kind of.
But what did the therapists? Some therapists are pretty smart. What if they caught on?
Yeah, then I'm screwed. But I just like.
You know.
Yeah.
But these kind of questions, I don't know. I find interesting, and it's silly because it's such a silly question, either yes or no. But then so many ideas start popping into your head.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like a good topic, or let me pick at your brain for this episode, you know?
Yeah. It's just, these questions are crazy too, though, because it's like, even with a snail, I'm like, $1 million is a lot. It's money that I don't have right now, money that I'm probably not even close to accumulating. And it's not enough still. Because I always think about that too, like people that like murder somebody over like 20 grand. I'm like, bro,
that's true.
No way.
Dude,
like,
people's life
there's
insurance.
There's people that do crazy ass things to other people for like 50 grand. Yeah, like life insurance fraud and all this shit. Like, people will kill their spouses. And I'm just like, nothing justifies that. Even if they were a piece of shit, even if this, I mean, if they were a pedophile, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
But like,
True.
Just like your loving spouse that you just got bored of, like, that is crazy to me. The things that people will do for a certain amount of money.
Low-key, yeah, that is true.
And maybe that's just because, like, I've never had to struggle that hard, so, like, my answers would probably be different. But, I don't know. It's pretty insane.
Good point. Well, I mean, yeah, money does change some people, so I don't know.
Have you seen the comparison in rice grains of 1,000, 100,000, 1,000,000, and 1,000,000,000?
No.
You haven't seen that video? Let me pull it up real quick. Because the difference between 1,000,000,000 and 1,000,000, you think it's like not that much. Because you know when you think of like 1,000 and 100, like that aspect is easy for you to break it. It's just 100.
Yes.
It's just 100 hundreds, right? Like, no, 100 tens. Oh my god, I'm like blanking on my math right now. Why?
Yeah, why?
It's 100 tens, right? So that's not a whole lot. But when you think about like 1,000,000, it's not just 10 million. It's 100 millions. Not even
the video.
Is it? Let me see. I don't even know how to explain it to you.
That's true, because like, when I hear that, yeah, I see that it's a huge amount, but I can't envision it.
Yeah, like, to me, 1,000,000,000 just sounds like the great. 1,000,000,000 to me sounds like what 1,000 to 100 sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me find it.
Where'd you find this video? TikTok?
No, I saw this a long time ago. And I was just like, no, people own that shit. And they're the greediest motherfuckers ever.
Yeah.
To the point where generations down the line, they're like, their kids won't ever have to work for a fucking dime.
And it's not enough for them.
And it's not enough. And they're still ruining the planet. They're still doing it. It's crazy.
Damn. That's going to be on another episode.
Where is it?
But I'm kind of curious to see the video.
Also, look.
Let's say 1 grain of rice is equivalent to 100K. And 10 grains of rice would be then 1,000,000,000. Well, how much is 1,000,000,000? So my Saturday night consisted of counting 10,000 grains of rice.
No, I missed.
Show you guys how much $1 billion is. Of course I filmed. If you guys like that, please, it was gone. Each grain of rice is worth almost 100K. Look how crazy this is, guys. That's crazy. I just bought you like a Lamborghini right here, and I didn't even notice it was gone. Here's a $5 million house in California, and oh look, I still have all this money. If you guys like that,
Imagine we start playing with rice, be like, hey, can I buy?
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Bizarre.
Jesus.
Yup, it doesn't
You
even
don't have to
make
send
a
that video
dent.
to Chubb so he could put
No,
it
I guess the only thing that really fucks those people is taxes.
But do they pay him? Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
You know?
But yeah, pretty crazy.
That was interesting topics for
That
today.
was a lot of money talk.
Money talk and like all the thoughts of what ifs, you know?
Yeah, you got me questioning what I'm worth now. Because clearly a mil.
You're like, what is it? What is my life
Clearly
worth?
a mil isn't enough.
You honestly made me think that 1,000,000 is like
Oh,
equivalent to like $1,000 now.
Oh, the way I
it's
painted it for you?
Yeah, no, for reals.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, like, think about it now too, though. Even like when people like talk about like 500 mil, or like people that go and spend so much money on the lottery because for the chance to win 1 million, and then they like become crazed by it.
Yeah.
It's not that much money compared to what you're already spending. 1 million really, it sounds like a lot, but like that's a house. That's a house nowadays, and an average size house plus maybe let's see. Let me see what.
I think a house and perhaps
Hold on.
no, maybe 2 houses.
Okay, so let's say like, because houses now are fucking expensive. So let's say you spend half that mil. That's 500K on a house, right? And then divide the other 500K by let's say, see 60 is even high because that's not even the average of what some people are making. 30, it's between 30 and 60. We'll go with 50K. That's 10 years of retirement.
Eesh.
Right? How am I doing it? Divided by
10 years?
No, wait, I might be wrong. Divided by
There's no way.
50. No, it's not 10 years. I'm doing it wrong. Because divided by 100,000, that's 5 years of retirement. Divide that even more, yeah, that's 10 years of retirement. If you're making 50K, that's only 10 years of retirement. And that's only 10 years of only 10 years of retirement if you keep living the same life that you live now, where you're only like earning like 50K. That's not including if you want to take luxury vacations and do this and that.
And buy yourself whatever.
Yeah, so like realistically, 1 million is not that much, and people go crazy for it.
I don't know.
Like I was listening to what's it called, to David Dobrik's podcast earlier, and they were bringing up the Mr. Beast thing.
Yeah.
How I haven't seen the video, but he offered people 250,000 to see who can stay at a grocery store the longest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end, 4 people are remaining, and he tells them you'll each get 250,000 if you can eat all of the food.
Ooh, I didn't get to see that video.
Yeah, he said if you can eat all of the food in the grocery store, but you guys have to eat absolutely everything. So you gotta think about like the mayo, the hot sauces, the vegetables, the meats. So you probably have to go through that shit first so that you don't, it doesn't go bad.
Yeah.
But they have to eat all of that, and if they accomplish it at the end of that year, they get
year.
Well, think of how long it's gonna take, dude. You can't run through Smith's with just 4 friends and finish everything.
Fuck. So a year, and let's say you're
not even a year. It's just however long it takes. They're giving them like a year to finish everything. But basically, you're giving up a year of your life for 250 grand, and that's not including the fucking cholesterol and health issues you might have because of how many calories you're consuming a day.
To try to finish everything.
Yeah. So I was like, bro, 250 grand is not a lot.
No.
Like, I really think about money like that. I'm like, bro, it is not.
Because then think about it this way: your mental health, like, you're gonna go crazy, but then again, like, you're gonna lose your social skills. Are your family still gonna wait for you? Your partner, like, it leads on. It's like a domino effect.
Yeah,
like, it's gonna
you're
go on to
having
more
eat
things.
all of that food, like, you're gonna get sick. You're gonna have health problems. I also don't know what the rules. I don't know what the rules.
You know what?
I'm gonna make you eat the expired shit.
Yeah.
Because that would be my thing too. I'd be like, oh fuck, I just hit my face. I would
zoom
be
in on that.
No.
Replay.
I would let food expire if that was the thing. Like, what are you gonna do? Make me eat the expired food? But at the same time,
but he did say everything.
That's what I'm telling you. It's hard, and that's why I'm saying, like, I think about some of these things, and then the reality of like, damn, that actually isn't a lot for how much you're fucking giving up.
Yeah.
And then some reality shows too, like they don't actually pay that much, and they put you through some pretty horrific shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It just made me realize the world is a pretty cool place.
Yeah, girl, bump up your prices.
Yeah.
Girls
that are doing OnlyFans, bump up your prices, bro.
Know your fucking worth.
Yes, for sure. That's crazy. But thanks for watching our video, guys. Let us know in the comments what you guys
Let us know if a mil is enough for you, or if I'm tripping, because I don't. I don't think it's a lot. And after speaking with you, it sounds like you don't think it's a lot either.
No, by the way you made it seem, no. Technically, the way I see it is that you said a person makes within their lifetime how much? 1 million? 1.4?
The average person, this was years ago, I don't know.
Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that,
now,
right?
I guess, yeah.
You technically got the loan for your life
Early.
if you
Yeah.
think about it. And that to me, no thanks. No thanks.
Let's just end it on that note.
It's
How
very
much does
true.
the average person make in a lifetime?
A ver, ¿cuánto?
Fuck you.
Is it less?
No. It's just funny that they did have to divide it. There's two different ranges for men and women.
Okay.
So even that shit is sexist.
Okay.
But it is true because men tend to get more raises. They tend to get paid more and everything.
Mhm.
So it's higher now than what I remember. For men, for women, it's actually slightly lower than 1.4, but for men it's 1.8, and for women it's 1.1.
There you go, guys.
So yep.
You guys make your decision. Put it in the comments. Because I am curious to see what everybody else has to say.
Yeah.
Or on those
Also,
hypothetical
I mean,
questions.
if a meal is a lot for you, yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm just a broke bitch that doesn't know. So a meal could be a lot, but
It could be a lot for a lot of
I don't think it's
people.
worth a life. So,
Facts.
all right.
Thanks for watching our podcast. We'll see you on the next one.
I feel like.